So, am I like done here now?
Nope. Now, just need your name, your signature, and your address.
Now?
No. Give me that thumb. And I just need your thumbprint right there. And I need my thumbprint. Yeah. Now get the hell out of here. You're done. But have both forms of ID. Damn kids.
Mr. Jacoby, you are needed at the Bureau. It's urgent.
I'm getting too old for this job.
Alright, boys, here's the skinny. Have you heard of Seamus Private Enterprising? Well, their in-house notary, Sheila Hansen, just got arrested for insider stamping.
I always knew that girl was trouble. Back at the academy, she was on about making notaries more accessible. We've always been inconvenient. What's the point of changing now?
Well, they were looking for someone to notarize their termination papers. Naturally, my first instinct was to send you, Todd. But then I thought that you, Angus, would get along quite well with their VP, Mr. Punchler. So instead, I'm going to send you both, and I'll let him decide.
I'm all over it, boss. Text me the address.
Come on, Jeb. You're really gonna make me work with this joker who invented that cell phone notary app thing about what's it?
Ah, yes. Notarize it. You know, that app is the sole reason why we get anyone under the age of 60 in here. Trust me. You want this job. Seamus pays a lot. I'm telling you. Minimum wage.
Dagnabbit! So you're telling me if I want to make the highest salary of any notary in the history of notaries, I have to work with a millennial?
Yep, you got that right, Angus. Now get on out there and show them what an old stamper like you can do.
Fine. I'm getting too old for this job. Would you slow down? I'm trying to read the map.
Nope.
Oh, you were supposed to turn there.
Not according to Waze.
Waze? Waze. Maps.
What?
Maps!
Hello, boys.
Mr. Punchler, I presume.
Yeah, I trust you found the place okay? No matter, let's get right down to business, shall we? You both know Sheila Hansen. She was our in-house notary who got arrested for insider stamping. Well, Mr. Seamus wants to fire her, but we haven't been able to notarize her termination papers. That's where you boys come in. Not so fast. Before you get this contract, I need to know that you can do this job to Mr. Seamus's satisfaction. Gentlemen, stop these forms! You dropped your cane, you doddering old fool.
She's crazy like a fool.
Watch and learn, movie. Beautiful.
She's crazy
Box
like
him over.
a fool.
These forms appear to be in order. Oh, Schnitzel! Look at the time! I'm going to be late for a very important lunch with my business associate. You boys can go on in. Sheila's waiting for you.
I am not taking 3 hours to do this. We're using Notarize it.
For my dead body, I want something done right.
God, you're so old. Could you just loosen up?
I loosen my cane over your
Guys! I'm not signing anything.
Why?
Because I was set up. Look, a few days before I was arrested, I overheard Punchler talking to some guy. He was saying, she'll take the fall and we'll get off scot-free. They framed me. I had an insider stamp. I would never.
So, you're saying Punchler had something to do with the insider stamping?
Yes, and you guys have to help me find a way to get out of here. I'm worried his plan isn't done yet.
Look, Missy, I've heard it all before. I'm one down payment away from a condo in Boca. I'm not letting either of you mess up me. Now give me that hand.
No!
Give me that hand.
No!
Give me your
Knock it off, you dried up pig sack! Come on, I've got an idea. Okay, Punchler said he's going to lunch with an associate. I'll bet if we find where they're going to lunch, we can speak with this associate and he'll know all about how they framed Sheila.
And how are we supposed to find out where they're having lunch?
We don't need to.
Oh, and why is that, smart guy?
Could be right there at the Raising Cane's Chicken Fingers.
I've got him right where I want him.
He has no idea you're FBI.
He doesn't suspect a thing. Especially not since I put Sheila behind bars.
Good. We'll make the plate tomorrow. He says notaries can draw it. Suspect a thing. It's time to close this case, soldier.
FBI agent put an innocent woman in jail?
He's a defender of our country. I'm sure he knows what he's doing.
Just because he's a defender of our country doesn't mean he can arrest anyone he wants.
Get over here, you knuckleheads. How much of that did you hear?
Enough to know that you are FBI.
Alright. Keep this to yourselves. It wasn't Sheila that was insider stamping. It was Mr. Seamus.
The CEO of Seamus Private Enterprising?
Why, the very same. Let's take this conversation someplace a little bit more private. Alright, listen boys. I was Mr. Seamus's private fixer, right? I was his right-hand man. He would shit and they'd be real bad shits, but I would wipe up right after him, right? Because he trusted me. And Sheila had notarized my search warrant to investigate him. But then Sheila done got her bitch ass arrested.
And the warrant was voided.
Precisely. That's why we needed to hire new notaries. But here at Seamus, it's a pretty highbrow place. Minimum wage. We couldn't hire just any old slob. We needed someone who could get the job done right.
So, why'd you arrest her if she was so hard to replace?
Well, to be honest, she was worse. She was kind of the office bitch, so to say. She would just walk around the office happy as a clam, putting her inky fingerprints all across the walls. I mean, we had to repaint those walls 6 times in 2 months.
Those fingerprints are a badge of honor.
Well, listen, I was gonna fire her bitch ass, right? But we have a policy here at Seamus. We can only notarize forms with in-house notaries.
That's why no one else could notarize her termination papers.
Precisely. I mean, she ain't gonna fire her dumb-ass self, right? So, that's where you two come in. So, her ass is grass, you took her out, you all yell at her ass, I assume the job is done?
I told you we should have done it!
She was innocent!
So was my niece when my dog bit her dad's car and popped him, but she still took the fall! Why?
That story doesn't even make any sense! Y'all are giving me a migraine. Alright, listen, I feel bad for the poor girl. She's chained up to a wall somewhere in the bottom of that jail, like it's the Bastille. But she doesn't have no Jean Valjean to bail her out. She only has my ass. Alright? And now, I'm gonna get her out as soon as we get Mr. Seamus in. So, sorry. Sheila's dead!
What?
Oh God! Oh my God! A tall, smooth-talking janitor came in and bludgeoned her to death with an old-timey notary stamper.
Ain't the first time I heard that story.
It must have been Mr. Seamus.
Don't be ridiculous. Mr. Seamus isn't a janitor.
But why would a CEO use an old-time notary stamper?
This janitor must have exquisite taste.
He's a murderer, and he's not even a real janitor!
Alright, quit the banter. We've got a dead girl on our hands, and she was a bitch, but we have to avenge her life. I need you two to go back to that jail, find out everything that you can, and I will round up the capes.
The capes?
The capes.
That's him!
Well, if it isn't...
Damn it, Angus, it's not him. Quick, let's go!
Wait, look! Excuse me.
What are you talking to him for? He's not a janitor.
Angus, are you okay? Angus, are you alive?
Oh, God damn it, I just buffed the cover. Let's see who this guy really is. Jeb? You destroyed my book, you son of Getting too old for this job.
You're Mr. Seamus?
Man, how did you two idiots catch me? I was so close.
We're notaries. Inconveniencing people is what we do.
Ooh, my hip!
Get away!
Freeze, House Seamus!
Case!
You wanna do the honors, kid?
I'm gonna need your thumbprint right here on this confession. Oh, crap. It's dead.
Don't worry, kid. I got it. Yeah. I'm gonna need 2 forms of identification. Give me that a driver's license, bank statements, passport, just as long as it contains real ID. This one? Yes, in order.
Looks good. Raise your right hand.
Get your thumb in there. Put your thumbprint right there. We booked him.
Old school style.